Greetings, 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 Goddess Body, Mind, Spirit community. This is Tyra Omilade, your Goddess Guru, your sister friend. And I love helping women align with their life purpose using the power of ancient wisdom and the goddess centered lifestyle. It's all about reaching back and connecting with our ancient mothers, bringing that wisdom into this modern day world to help us navigate our lives and create more of all of what we desire in our lives with ease and flow. Let's talk a little bit today, sisters, about the energy for this week. Let's do this. How are y'all doing out there, sisters? Greetings, greetings, greetings. Oh, yes, yes. You don't know me. If you're new here, you all will know that the G Hive loves music. What is the G Hive? We're the Goddess Hive. We love music. We love being cool and chill and having a good time. All right, and our femininity and our womanness and our goddessness. Okay, so yeah, welcome. Let's hit this again. Come on. Okay, let me stop. This is a video that is going to be pretty short. Yeah, just because I have to make short videos too, so that people will actually watch them. And yeah, that just helps the channel out. I do have to make shorter videos. So happy that you all are here. For all the sisters who are here live, welcome G Hive. Again, I just want to talk a little bit as your spiritual guide, as your coach. I just want to talk a little bit about the astrology for this week. And also, I just want to say, I have a YouTube membership. You can see it down below in the ticker, that I have a YouTube membership, and I share things like the weekly lunations, like what is the moon doing, or I've created 2 videos, one about Venus in Leo and Jupiter in Taurus. What does that mean? Inquiry minds want to know. Well, I am letting you all know what that means, because again, the goddess-centered lifestyle requires us to understand our cycles. It requires us to understand how to work with the energy so that the energy doesn't work on us. So yeah, I want to just talk a little bit about the astrology today. I'm struggling, y'all. I'm tired. And oh my goodness. Yeah, I can see why with this astrology. Just really quickly, hello, Felicia. Hello, Bliss. Idalba in the house. Yes, like that candle, Felicia. And Nayakia are all here live. To all the sisters who are watching this in replay, greetings to you all. So let's just look and see a little bit about the astrology. And then we're going to talk. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you all and just see what that looks like. Okay, so when we look at our chart, let's see here. Today is the 27th. Okay. So what I want to start off with is this week is very Neptunian, and going into next week, it's quite a bit of Uranian energy also. So we already have Mars squared Uranus yesterday, but that's still in effect today. And when we look at where Mars is over here in Leo, and Uranus is over here in Taurus. So just on the surface, it could be something about technology, something really something has come up. Maybe people have experienced some like a malfunction of something. It could be something like that, technology. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, honestly, what I'm hearing about this one is a breakthrough. Some of us are getting a breakthrough. And this breakthrough might be about like our values, our money. It's like, oh my gosh, I was having problems in this area, and now I realize that, well, I have a breakthrough around it. I'm not stuck. This is the kind of energy where you can get unstuck. So you may feel like that's what's happening for you starting actually Sunday. And we might feel this through tomorrow, Thursday. Okay. So yeah, getting a breakthrough. And let's see here, because both Mars and Uranus, they really intense. Like this could feel like a time where it feels intense and you kind of feel like you're being pushed to do something. But where it's mixed up, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. This is where I'm struggling right now. Is it's just a lot of Uranian stuff. I'm not Uranian. Um, it's a lot of Neptunian energy. So we started the week out with Mercury square Neptune, and then Neptune is going retrograde. But so we're feeling that retrograde. Whenever a planet is gonna start moving retrograde, that means it's like its energy is building, building, building in order for you to feel like, or in order for it to, go retrograde. And it does the same thing when it's getting ready to go direct. It has to build up a lot of energy. And so with Neptune being in retrograde position or getting ready to retrograde, we feel the power of its energy, and it will come in the form of us feeling like, oh, I just wish I was on an island. We might feel sleepy, lazy, because it's the ocean, right? And it's the kind of energy that can, if you think about, if you took a cup of salt and poured it into the sea, then that salt is eventually going to dissolve. It's just, it would be indiscernible. And that's sort of what Neptune does. It just makes things like you can't really discern them. You almost feel like you're in a fog. You can sense and you can know, but you kind of feel like, but I'm not quite sure because I can't fully see. And so this is a time to be a little bit more um, cautious. This is a time to be um, you have to watch out and make sure that you're not being what's the word I want to use, like somebody's trying to get over on you. You have to like check and triple check, because it can just really, like, you literally can't see it. And but maybe other people can see it, but for whatever reason Neptune has created a blind spot or fog so dense, so deep, you can't see it. But the thing about Neptune is Neptune helps you to get into subtle energy. It helps you to really kind of tap into things that are just below perception. It'll help you to really get in tune with like the feel of a thing, or it's like spirit is trying to tell me what. You can hear spirit leading you every step of the way. But the question is, are you going to listen to spirit give you, tell you what to do? And see, all of that is mixed up with, we got the sun in Cancer, we got Mercury in Cancer. That's watery energy. So, this week, including Neptune, which is like, oh, just making us maybe just want to get away and just be, it's kind of like we're spacey, or you could feel extra spiritual, like, yeah, I'm hearing from my guides and my ancestors are talking. It could feel very spiritual, and combine that with all of this energy. Mercury just moved into Cancer. All of this energy in Cancer, it can make us very intuitive and sensitive and emotional. And it's just where we are. Cancer is a sign that has to do with self-care. Neptune is in Pisces. Pisces has to do with healing. So, it is a week where we can step into healing. We just need to get more into Wednesday, Thursday, before we fully feel that. And then here we have sun trine Saturn and Neptune. Mercury trine Saturn. Yeah, trine Saturn and Neptune. That's cool. So what I love about Saturn is going to be kind of like helping us to have some structure. We'll just feel like, I don't really know if I can do anything. I feel lost, or, you just kind of are being, because that's what Pisces is about. But it's kind of like, yeah, you can just be, but it's going to be giving you, maybe it's going to help us step into some healing around karma, or maybe we'll get some good karma, or maybe we have sown good karma in the past, And now we are reaping the benefits of that good karma. So I love that. The sun sign trine Saturn, honestly, starting even tomorrow, Wednesday, the 28th of June, it actually is a time where you can make some nice progress in your business. Um, and it'll be in the form of like, you know what? Or not just business, but anything that is like the business of your life, okay? And you might get an idea. So maybe you have a business and Saturn trying the sun, it'll give you like these ingenious ideas about how to run your business. Or if it's something like some business that you need to take care of in your life, it might just bring the exact people who can help you take care of that business. So open your hands up to receive. I say, starting now, but for sure tomorrow, be open to receive something that is going to um, bless you, support you. It could be a blessing from somebody who is a leader or your boss or, mm, yeah, or male. That's what I was looking for. Now, the other thing is Mercury trine Saturn. It again, it can create like this opportunity for mental healing, mental well-being. But maybe you haven't been doing what you need to take care of your mind. And so Saturn is going to be like, hey, this is how we're going to heal our mind. This is the kind of thing that we need. For our mental health. Some of us might be taking some days where we're just like, I'm checking out. Like even today, right before I got on, I'm supposed to be in a coaching session. And I was just like, I don't have it today. Thank you, Neptune. Okay. So once we get into July, okay, July, I see you, July. July is starting off nice and popping. Oh my gosh. Hey, Tashalyn. Oh my gosh. How are you? Anyone else? Hey, Mystic Storm. Um, so yeah, July. Wow. Woo, July 1st, baby. That's nice. That's real nice. So what we're gonna do is I think starting Friday, June 30th through Sunday, what I want to tell y'all is this is a time where you could get some great ideas. Let's say you're trying to solve a problem. There's something, an answer you've been looking for. Or maybe you need a path forward. Like, how do I move forward on doing this thing? It's going to create some new beginnings for you there. Maybe if you're like, I just need a fresh new start. Let's see here. Yeah, because we're getting to the full moon in Capricorn. So yeah, if you're kind of like, I need to just start over, that'll be a good time to start over on something that you've been working on, or maybe you need a fresh new start around lifestyle, writing something, reading something, working on your business. It could bring some nice ideas and some fresh new starts. But then, oh my gosh, I love this so much. So again, starting tomorrow, it'll feel like we're moving in this energy of like a lot of abundance. And so you can get some support. Let's see here. Mercury sextile the sun. No, Mercury in the sun sextile Jupiter. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Mercury in the sun sextile Jupiter. So essentially those are days where it might be like someone comes into your life and shares some wisdom with you, or it's just straight up blessings, like they have something that is uh they offer some type of support to you. You see a door open, but it could come in the form of an idea. So for instance, I think it was like maybe 5 days ago, I was just pondering, just kind of thinking about something. And all of a sudden, an idea, it was like the idea just came like barreling towards me and hit my head. And my mind opened up. My inner vision opened up. And I saw an idea that I was like, how have I never seen this before? I don't even worry about it. All I'm gonna do is act on it. And I did. And it has started paying big big dividends. So sometimes the abundance that we seek comes in the form of an idea. I know sometimes we want to see it in our hand, or we want to see the exact tangible result of it. But sometimes the abundance is the idea that leads to an abundance. I'll never forget when I heard the one of the authors of Chicken Soup for the Soul, Jack Canfield, talks about how he had wanted to make $1 million, but he didn't exactly know how. At this time, I don't even know if he was making $50,000 a year. He was not making much money. And he said, but he had $1 million idea. It came to him. He said, what if, because he had this book. He said, what if I sold this book to however many people for this amount of money? And for some reason, I don't know if it was something with the Inquirer, or if it was just he had this idea. And then something happened with the Inquirer. Yes, the tabloid. Someone contacted him, and I don't know. It was just like it led to him getting interviewed, and then that book sold, and he made like 900. What did he want to make? I don't know. Maybe he maybe fell short by, $100,000 or so of $1 million. He was like, but did you think I cared? But it was the $1 million idea that he got first. So that's the kind of thing that I think can be coming to a lot of us. Maybe it's not about $1 million, but it's an idea that is like, oh my gosh, this is what I've been looking for. I also think this weekend, if you have lost hope, this is a weekend where you will feel hopeful. You will feel like something will inspire you. I really think that you'll feel like, okay, I have my hope. You may not see the path forward, but you're like, okay, got my breath back. I'm gonna keep moving. So I freaking love that. Now, the other Uranus energy that we're gonna experience, because y'all remember I told y'all this is a Neptunian week and this is Uranian week. And you know, who knows? I'm feeling more Neptune. Some of y'all might be feeling more Uranian. So if it's Uranian, so this is something else that we could be experiencing. Something unexpected happens. And so yeah, it could be something that you couldn't anticipate, and all of a sudden you got to change plans. So it could be something like that happening through easily Monday of next week. And so Venus is going to square Uranus. And so what does that mean? Yeah, it is still that energy of something unexpected. Now, it could be something happens and you get kind of pushed to take care of something. It could be taking care of yourself, because Venus is about self-care. But I honestly think that this is, again, just leaning, is energy that lends itself to um, getting an up level of some sort, and getting some abundance all of a sudden. But it may have come from something that kind of frustrates you or pushes you. Another thing, I just keep hearing this word breakthrough, that this week is a week for breakthrough for anyone who is looking for a breakthrough. What do you need a breakthrough on? This is a week where you can get that. If you need a breakthrough on money, that is a possibility. If you need a breakthrough on like feeling stuck, that's a possibility, and it's in any area of your life. If you need a breakthrough around health and well-being, I think that's something else that is definitely a possibility. And then we're going to get to that full moon in Capricorn on the 3rd. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I looked at that, because I was like, I need to get the word out about I think we're going to do the full moon live stream on Saturday. Yeah, I'm just going to go on ahead and say we'll do it on Saturday. I will set up a time for that, but we need to talk about this full moon in Capricorn. And I'm going to tell y'all, one of the reasons I love Capricorn is, Capricorn starts the winter. So there was some new moon intention, some new year intention, something new perhaps that you started in February. top of January this year. And so now you're going to be able to see what kind of progress you're making on it. And it all stems from some plan that you've had. Okay. So I want you to really take stock. I want you to go on ahead and start looking back to January. Maybe you need to look at your calendar. Maybe you need to look at your social media, your journal, something, and just look at what have you been doing? Where did you start? What have you been doing? Where are you now? Right? That's going to help quite a bit. This full moon in Capricorn is all about looking at your success and maybe recommitting to a plan that you came up with that you haven't been focused on. So also I want to tell y'all, when we look at this January the 2nd, and for those of y'all who are in my YouTube membership, I shared this video about Venus retrograde. And one of the planets that Venus is going to connect with three times, is Uranus. So all of us need to be paying attention from easily Friday, June 30th through Monday, July 3rd. We need to be paying attention to what is going on, because it's going to come back. Venus is going to come back and interact with Uranus 2 more times. And so we are going to begin to see what is this Venus retrograde about for us as early as next week. Venus goes retrograde on the 22nd of July. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Another thing I talked about in that video, Venus is going invisible. So July 22nd until about, maybe August, where is it? August 20th, we might start feeling like, okay, things don't feel as slow. And then September 3rd, her retrograde is over. But I think from easily July 22nd through August the 20th, that can feel like a little bit of a rough time. But you want to learn the lesson. You want to know, what does Venus want you to work on? Where do you need a breakthrough? This Venus retrograde is going to get you a breakthrough. It's going to get you a breakthrough around anything that could be blocking you from showing up in the world and being exactly who you came to be, and sharing that gift, that talent that you came here to share. Helping you to get a breakthrough so you can be that confident woman that you know is your birthright. I even think it can get breakthrough in money, relationships, because Venus is money, Venus is relationships, a breakthrough in creative energy. You can get a major breakthrough. Definitely money. I think Venus is going to make some of us even question, like, am I operating, like, do I really value what I'm doing? Am I doing this because I want to do this? Or am I doing this because somebody else wants me to do this? Right. Um, a lot of people want to have their passion aligned with the way that they make money. Venus retrograde is going to be able to help that, especially this Venus square Uranus. So yeah. I don't know if July will be better, Sandy. I know. No, I don't want to say July is going to be better. I feel kind of bad because people are asking me, if I would participate in certain, their events and stuff like that in July. And I'm like, no. Let me tell you why. Because I'm going to use July and August to slow down and do the work of Venus retrograde. I just wish that more people knew astrology. This is not a go season. Okay. This is more of a, we gotta honor the energy of this season. And one of them is Venus retrograde. And I just want to remind y'all, if we go back to May, Pluto went retrograde. Okay. And then on the 17th of June, Saturn went retrograde. On the 30th of June, Neptune goes retrograde. Venus retrograde in July. Mercury retrograde in August. So by the end of August, it's just most planets are retrograde. Jupiter goes retrograde in September, but thankfully Venus and Mercury are going direct in September. But this is not a go. It's not a go type of energy. If you want to relax, this is a good time. If you want to take it easy, if you're not trying to push yourself, you will enjoy July. You will enjoy July. It just because society, and I'm not fussing at Sandy. Sandy knows I'm just talking. But just because society tries to push us to go, 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 it's summertime here in the northern hemisphere, go, 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 doesn't mean that's what we're supposed to do. The astrology is like, no, this is not a go time. This is a slow your ass down time. This is a take it easy. And it's like all y'all want rest. But then when I try to bring in rest, do y'all rest? Universe is like, I'm trying to let y'all know. So I wish, hi, Natasha. I wish, Sandy, I wish. Do you know if there is a reason AstroSeek would do that? Would do what is it? Morgan, I don't know. Maybe I missed your other question. Let me see if you asked another question. No, I don't think I see another question. Okay. So I think, so yes, Morgan, tell me, tell me what you're asking. I'm gonna go on ahead and pull from the African Goddess Rising deck. Oh, I can take this down. African Goddess Rising deck. Y'all know I say this deck beats me up. So let's just see. What do you want to tell us, Mother, for all the sisters who are here in the replay? Okay. I'm gonna have to pull a second card. Where was I? Was I in I think it was Yes, I don't see the question. I see where you ask why do I know if there's a reason AstroSeek would do that? And there's a comment from Felicia above and below your comment. Can you rewrite it, Morgan, if you wish? But it was the other day we were on, I pulled Jumbi. So apparently Jumbi is not playing with us. Okay. She has to do with wearing masks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Because part of the astrology for this week is about taking off the mask. Okay. Like I said, it's about breakthrough. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I wish that I could say this is easy energy. It's a lot of blessed energy this week. Don't get me wrong, but some of this is kind of like, nah. I'm gonna need you to go on ahead and show up and be who you came here to be. Oh, let me read that. So, what does Jumbi say? Woo, Jumbi is not playing with us. I just pulled her last week for us. Okay, so it says Jumbis are scary, shadowy, otherworldly spirits and monsters of the Caribbean. And look, this is a very Caribbean like week with this Neptune energy. Her shadow guidance is where's the lie? Get quiet to get clear. Put your hand on your heart. Now, are you confused or are you afraid? Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. And what Jumbi is saying is show your true face. Wearing a mask blocks your vulnerability and blessing. So it's kind of like, who do you need to be vulnerable with? Maybe somebody needs to ask for some support. Or if someone is like, how can I help you? Don't say, no, that's okay. I don't need any help. No, and doggone well, you need some support. Okay. If you are wearing a mask, dare to reveal yourself. You're lying to yourself, to others, and to yourself. Wearing a mask is exhausting. Be you. And then the embodiment is if someone else is wearing a mask with you, you deserve clarity. Ooh, look at that. You deserve clarity. So, like I said, you got to watch out for people trying to scam you and pull wool over your eyes or lie. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Pisces is a sign that has to do with lies. So is Neptune. Neptune is in Pisces. This is a Neptunian week. We got all kinds of stuff going on with Pisces right now. So, yeah. we have to be like, you know what? If I think someone's telling me a lie, I'm gonna need you to go on ahead and fess up. If you're lying to somebody, you might need to go on ahead and fess up. Okay. So if someone else is wearing a mask, you deserve clarity. Your relationship and connection is built on lies. Their mask is a projection of your own. Now, this just a little bit of tough oracle. Okay. So just take from this what works. You know, I'm a softie. I don't like roughing people up. This is the declaration to make for this week. I am willing to remove the mask. Now I need to know who is wearing a mask because this is the second time I done pulled this card. I'm trying to see. Okay, nobody said anything, but let a sister know. Last card, please let this be easy. Ah, here we go. My aunt, giving and receiving. Ah, I love my aunt. I love my aunt. So yeah, this is definitely a week where you can receive the blessings of Ma'at. It says Goddess Ma'at represents alignment, truth, balance. Her name means order. Her father is the sun god Ra and rose out of the chaos and put her in charge of divine justice. Beautiful. Her guidance is this: reset your harmonic balance. Ooh, yes. There was this oracle I used to use all the time. I might go over and get it for y'all. Who wants to hear from the Mayan oracle? It says, you are out of alignment. The sacred scales command you to give and receive. If you are receiving without giving, you are selfish and out of alignment. Dang, this book be beating people up, but this oracle. If you give without receiving, you are stuck in martyrdom and out of alignment. Whoa. But I mean, you know, it's kind of like if we're doing this, it'll be helpful. So her embodiment, oh, what I was going to say to y'all is this energy of harmonic balance, harmony. This is the energy of Venus. And so some of what we're being asked to do this week, perhaps, is like ask the question, am I living in harmony with nature? Am I living in harmony with the laws of the universe? Because where we are in balance, there's a lack of harmony. So we do want to work more on that. What does it mean for you all to be in harmony? Okay. So what she says is giving and receiving is spiritual law and it's also spell work. Give time, money, service, resources, and good vibes. Give that. If you are a generous giver, cultivate a practice of receiving. Receiving is a sacred feminine principle that makes many uncomfortable. And how are you to receive this week? Receive compliments, joy, pleasure, friendship, money, and love. They are all the same to spirit. And so your goddess declaration is this: I give easily and freely. I receive easily and freely. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I hope that y'all have received quite a bit from that reading. The ephemeris on AstroSeek said Venus would go retrograde on the 24th. Oh, let me see here. Maybe you've pulled up the ephemeris here. I go with the ephemeris here. Let's see what it says here on Cafe Astrology. July 22nd. I don't know why it says the 24th. I could see the 23rd. And then but I'm going to show you something. Watch. So when I look at the ephemeris here, I don't know why it says the 23rd. So I have never been able to understand that, and I've never asked one of my astrology teachers. I go with this date right here. So I bet you that's what you were looking at. It's the 23rd here on this ephemeris. So if you're looking at an ephemeris that's not using Eastern time zone, then it would say the next day if it's late enough at night. So yeah. But sometimes the dates are a little bit off depending on the ephemeris that you're looking at. Oh, I didn't know that you can't see it. What I was showing you, Morgan, is here the 22nd. I forget that I take this down and, it all looks the same on the screen to me when I'm just talking. But when you actually go up here and look, it says Venus is going retrograde on the 23rd. And I have never understood, never taken time to ask why. I just go with this date right here. I just go with this date. So, yeah. Yeah. And the time zones, right. Because that's right. I didn't have this up. Eastern time zone. But a lot of the ephemerises are not based on the Eastern time zone. That's why I use Cafe Astrology, because then I can convert the time more easily than the other ones. Excellent question. Excellent question. Let me get this other oracle. It is called the Mayan Oracle. And these have like a harmonic, it has something about like these harmonic notes. And I want to pull one for you all. Let me just double check. I have not used this oracle in so long. I used to use it in every reading. So it's nice to pull it out. Lenses, numbers. So let's just pull one of the main cards for this one. And then we can look at the harmonic. Okay. Woo, chewing. Oh, okay. This is what chewing looks like. It's a very beautiful oracle deck. Mine oracle. Chewing. This is an old school deck, y'all. I've had this book so long. She wrote this in 1992. Chewing, where are you? 85. Okay. Maybe I can't tell y'all about chewing. This book must have fallen. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay. So the harmonic wisdom for this week, one of the harmonic things that will help to bring us into balance is humor. Humor. And what it says is that it's important for us to lighten up this week, to speak our truth directly, be vulnerable, be sensitive and open-hearted. Also, check this out. It says, accept life's disruptions with good humor. Remember, I told you something unexpected could happen. So accept life's disruption with humor. And oh, you know what? Inner child. This is a week where maybe some of us are going to get some type of healing around our inner child, or maybe it's kind of like we've been working on healing and we want to get a breakthrough to get our inner child healed up. So it could definitely be something like that, but it might feel a bit rough, but this is definitely a breakthrough week for inner child healing. Okay, let's see here. What does it say about this? Okay, yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't typically use this deck, so I don't want to be having a lull because I'm looking through it, but maybe I can speak on it a little bit more later. But anywho, y'all get humor. Y'all know what humor is, so yeah. All right, Queens, thank y'all so much. Look for me to come back on Saturday. It'll probably be like the afternoon or something like that. Yeah, look for me to come back then. Thank y'all so much for being here. And I wish y'all a wonderful. Love you.